Hey, welcome to our show. And I gotta mute my phone. Hold on. Hold on. Let's mute the phone before it all goes crazy. And this is our 5 a.m. Mester Scrum show, and my phone doesn't want to be cooperative. Now it's muted. Okay, because I don't want to get notification. Because if you join, you follow the channel, you probably get notification that we're going live. So we are live a little later than normal. I don't know what normal is sometimes, but a little bit later because today was triple planning day. It turned out after this holiday weekend. Happy Labor Day, post Labor Day, by the way. I hope you enjoyed your Labor Day and had some fun. I went up in the mountains this past weekend, had loads of fun, got tons of pictures. Haven't shared them all yet, but I'll figure a way to get them out there because I didn't have really a lot of internet connections. Just every once in a while, I got a spot to send a Instagram post or something like that, or reel. And that was about it. That's all I got time wise for posting. Anyway, so today it's post holiday. It's a great day to plan. And one of the things you should really do is not get out of your planning thing. This is what I do to stay ahead. This is how I'm getting to the next level. I practice this. And these practices help me get to the next level, help me got to the next level and to the level I'm going to. So it never really stops. And by the way, I am getting ready to do a book launch. I'm going to send out invites to people to join the early pre-sale of the book that's coming out. And it's about getting to the next level. At least that's the idea of the title for now. So let's talk about what am I doing? Why triple planning today? Greg, why are you doing it? So I have 3 things I plan. And I'm going to show you because I actually do it. And that's part of the reason why I was a little bit later today, because I wanted to get this done before I went off and did things. I had extra assignments today. I had to go help volunteer, go feed neighbor's cat and all that kind of stuff this morning, walk my kid to school. School starts, everything's going. So what I do is I plan 3 levels, right? I plan at the quarter level. I plan at the sprint level. Actually, I do more. Yeah, I do 4 levels. What am I thinking? I do a quarter. I do yearly too, but I do quarter. I do a sprint, and a sprint for me is 3 weeks. Okay, I do the week and I do the day. So what I'm working on right now is my sprint. This is my 3rd sprint of the 3rd quarter for me, and it is the first week of the first sprint or first week of the sprint. So what I look at is I have a bigger quarterly plan. And this is my book. Okay. So you can see all the stuff I fill in. I really do this stuff. I try. Some days I won't be honest with you. When I don't do it, I don't get as successful as I do when I do it. So what I'm saying is that if you do all this planning and following what you're doing, do be a lot more further along than you think. Okay. So here was my quarterly planning. I did this. I don't know when I did this. It looks like it was July. So in here I have dates for when I want to do stuff, and I go back and check how I'm doing for my quarterly plan. But this today was my sprint plan. So I got sprint 3. Okay. So it went from Sunday, which I lost Monday because of the holiday. Though I did get my steps in. I must have did 18,000 steps yesterday. So I got my steps in for my health thing. So I have like losing weight, how much money I want to earn, speaking engagements. I got to finish my book. I'm going to do an online class. If you're interested, say, what's that online class you're talking about? I'm doing an online class. Got another book I'm working. One goal I'm not going to start until next sprint. And then I got to finish my sway training with Marina. So I'm going to finish this sway training, and that's another version of agile coaching for small and medium-sized businesses. So that Marina Alex, he teaches that class. It's really good, actually. So that's my sprint. So what I normally do, I write my goal. I put a couple sub goals in there that I want to get to help focus on what I am doing in the sprint to give more clarity to that. I don't spend a lot of time on this, just enough to say, what are my goals? I look back at my quarter because it's a big quarter, right? It's a lot of stuff. You're writing all these pages in. There's lots of pages. So I got to go back and and I bring it current. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing it current to like now, so I don't have to keep flipping all the way back, but make it closer to what I'm doing. And then what I did is I planned my week right here. So for this week, it's Q3 Sprint 3, week 1/7. So it's the 7th week of the quarter, right? First week of the sprint. And I put the dates on there so I know what dates it is. And then what I do is I put my goal. And when I do my week things, I don't know if you could see that, I put little boxes for each day. And that helps me. I found this as a technique. I think I saw in the sway training, but I also, it's part of that 12-week, 12 1 year and 12 weeks kind of thing. Where you do, I like the boxes. I try different things, but I put little boxes on to check off each day what I'm doing and how I'm progressing. So as I go through the day and I get things done, I come back at the end of the week, or as I go and I check off things during the week. So the way I do is I look and I check the things off that I'm doing in that period. So I have my goal one. I have things like, so I want to lose 5 pounds. So I'll just be honest with you, I want to lose 5 pounds the next week. So I'm working out daily. I'm doing 12K per day of walking, or 12,000 steps, I should say. I'm going to count my calories, and I'm going to bike. I'm missing all my squares on my biking. I meant to do that every day. So I should have. And I'll be honest with you, at first I thought I would just write days of the week like I did here. I wrote Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But it wasn't, and I was going to do the boxes, but I got to do the combination. The combination sticks in my brain because I look at this every day, like where I am when I finish my day. I got my goal from a business perspective, what I want to do on that, all the programs I'm working on, working for my customer. I got my speaking goals. By the way, if you need a speaker at your local event, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Send me a note. I am sending out invites for my 5 a.m. Mester Scrum speakers. I sent a lot of notes out to local people here in Philly. I got a couple people that are interested in doing an interview on the show. So I will be sending them this week interview formats that I have, what I do, how I do it, how it works. I'm going to send it out to them, invite them, and make sure to confirm that I can do an interview and set up a date. I got to do my book writing. I got a lot of chapters to do. I got a 2-month extension on my book, but I still got I got to do 4 chapters this week. I really do. And I'm going to do invites to people to follow the progress of the book. I'm going to be working on my online class this week. So I got some things I'm doing, set that up. I have another book that I'm working on. I actually wrote it already. I got to double check it. And I'm going to send off the book to my daughter, who's going to do the cover art for the book. She said she would. It's my birthday present from her. But she said she would do the cover art. I know she's already school. It's a lot of pressure. I don't want to kill her. But yeah, and she's going to start doing rowing or exercise or sports and stuff like that. So it's a lot of stuff. She don't have time to mess around this year. And then finish my sway training. I think that ends this week. I did put a question out to them whether or not it ended or not. So plan 1 was for sprint 3. Plan 2 was for the week of sprint 3. And there's 3 weeks in a sprint. And the way I do it, because it's for me personal versus a company or team where I use do 2, because 3 is about right for an individual. And then I did my day thing, right? I did my day planning. So I do my thankfulness every day. I write my goals that I have for the year, or my lifetime goals. I call them super goals. So I did that this morning. I do that first thing every day. And kind of why I did it kind of opposite today a little bit. So I wrote my goals, and I do my goals for the year. So I have some goals, like I want to lose 200 pounds by the end of the year. I want to get down to 200 pounds by the end of the year. So it's my goal. If I do that, I'll feel so much better hiking, especially when doing the mountain hiking. All my big things I want to do, new businesses, and then my task for the day. So in my task for the day, I have my task for the day. I put little squares on them. And remember, I talked about earlier, I have actually 4 days in a day. I got this from Ed Milet. He does 3 days in a day, but I don't necessarily like his timing. So I do 4. So I do like from 5 a.m. to about 8 o'clock is my day 1, day A. Day B, or day 2, if you want to call it, is from like 8 o'clock till noon. And then from noon to about 4:35, like around 5 o'clock or so. So it's like 5 hours. They do get longer. You need more time to get more stuff done as the day goes. So day 3 is like 5 hours to like 5 o'clock. And then day 4, which is really the end of the day, goes from like 5 o'clock till I go to bed, right? So that works out perfect for me because everyone has a different energy level of what gets done. And they look for different things. Like day A or day 1 for me is my time where I do this planning stuff, right? And I do my bicycling, I do my reading, I got all that done. That I learned when I do my 67-day 5 a.m. challenge, or 67-day challenge 5 a.m. that I do my book reading, I do my goal planning, I do all this stuff every day because I train my brain and I go nuts if I don't do it anymore. So that program's a good one. I got to restart that one again and really promote that because I think it helped me a lot and I hope it'll help you. If you go look at that, if you look up 67-day challenge 5 a.m., you should find episodes of me recording what we're doing. So I got that. So that's my planning. So I planned my quarter, no, my sprint 3, part of Q3. It's my last sprint, the second to last sprint in the quarter. I got one more after this, and then we're in October, and that starts quarter 4. So I did my sprint plan, I did my week plan, and I did my daily plan. I did 3 sprints, pre-planning, right? Triple planning. So I did that. So I did 3 of them today. As you can tell, I'm a little pumped up right now. I got a lot of stuff to do. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you on today. This is how I get to the next level. You got to do this planning. If you don't do this planning, you won't make it. It'll be just fiction in your mind. And you know what? Sometimes, and you will fall behind. I fall behind too. Sometimes, but you just need to go back to it and check it out every once in a while. Again, so welcome to the post-holiday special where we do a lot of planning today. But you really don't want to put it off because the longer you put it off, you won't know what your goals are. And you got to get into it after a holiday break. Okay? And this applies to anybody, businesses, individuals, people in Scrum teams, whatever you're doing, you want to get it. You don't want to delay it that long, right? You want to really, if it's personal, I'd recommend if you haven't planned your week today, plan it. If you're doing the sprint like I am, because I take that 12-week or 1 year and 12 weeks to a different way of doing it. I take that's my quarter, by the way. It turns out to be a quarter. 12 weeks is a quarter. And then I split it into 4 sprints of 3 weeks each. So there's 4 sprints in a quarter, right? Because that's the way it works out pretty nice with the 3-week sprint. The numbers all match. It all flows well. Trust me. It works out good. And that's it for today. I just wanted to share that for you. And just a reminder, I am going to be reaching out if you're looking to send me a note on any one of the social medias. If you're looking to link into the book that I'm writing, I'll send you an invite to join the mailing list for that, to prep for the pre-release event that we're going to hold. And just sign up people that you're interested. I'll share stuff in a newsletter and things like that. And got lots of stuff coming out. A lot of holiday weekend to think about what I wanted to do for the rest of the year, right? It's like 2.5 quarters, 1 quarter and a couple weeks, or 2 sprints. So I got 2 sprints and 1 quarter left to go and get a lot of stuff done this year. Should be fun. With that, I want to wish you the best. I want to wish you happy scrumming and have fun. I hope you had fun this Labor Day weekend. I had lots of fun. Beat myself to death hiking in the mountains. It was fun, though. Great pictures, though. I'll share some of those pictures. With that, I want to wish you the best. Have a great day and see you soon. Bye, everyone.